Welcome to today's trade. I'm Nicole. Today, I got into a trade that I was planning for about 45 minutes before. I watched this trade go into the long position and finish that long position, as you can see. What I really loved about this trade, but I didn't act on, was the consolidation. It was a perfect trade. It was a nice, clean arrival into the top where it was a rally base and then back down. Did I take advantage of the first short? No, I don't know why. I had FOMO. I didn't like everything froze. I can't even think of a reason why I wouldn't take the first candle. I took the third candle instead, and I still ended up with a 4.5R. The problem with this trade that I see that I could have done is I could have gotten in on the first candle after I watched the rise and I was not in the long position. I did see the consolidation. It was very nicely done and I could have gotten in. The second thing that I see with this trade is that I could have reversed it. I could have reversed it and surfed this. And I look at it as surfing because I would have surfed it back up onto the long and then reversed the trade and come back down on the third candle and surfed it back down. As you can see over here, the last long up, which is before the end of the day, it was a nice long up, and I could have done that. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We all do the coulda, woulda, shouldas, but that's what I would have done had I been a little bit more cognizant of what I was doing in this trade. I lost my focus, and I know I lost my focus because I was trading two different products, which is a really stupid thing to do. I don't recommend it, but then again, I'm not a certified financial planner and this is not financial advice. But I cannot trade two things at the same time. It doesn't work with me. I really need to stick with one thing and trade one thing only so that I have all of my senses about me and I'm not worried about something else that's cooking in the background that ended up not doing well anyway. I should have reversed this position. As you can see, the very first candle over here on the far left is the candle that was right after the consolidation. And that would have been a very beautiful candle to get in, reverse that position, go back up to the very top of where I would have gotten in, and then come back down. These are the things that I'm noticing with my trading. These are the things that I'm learning every day when I put in the chart time. Since I started in July of 2024, I've clocked in about 300 hours at this point because I average about 22 and a half to 24 hours a week. This week is no different. This chart was such a pretty chart today, and it was such a nice entry move down. When you move down that quickly, the thing that I have noticed with myself is that the candle might just continue going down. And sometimes that does happen. When I traded S&P ES, I would trade the micro and that would happen. Especially in the mornings, it was just like totally crazy. You don't want to trade during those times. I have done that. It's like a whipsaw and you're just all over the place. But I did notice this today and I thought, wow, I could have done such a better job at reading myself in the trade, which is a huge part of trading because when you start to think about your money issues or how you grew up with money or what your thoughts are about money. Dirty? Is money filthy? Is money wrong? Is money bad? Do you feel guilty having money? Do you not feel guilty having money? Are you greedy? All these things come up when you're trading. Regardless of what anyone says, you have to get over your money stuff. You got to work through those money blocks. And there's no better way to do it than to sit in front of a chart and work through your money blocks. This really pulls it all out of you. I have had many a day when I've just been like, "Oh my god." The biggest part about trading for me is my money blocks, how I'm working through this, and also what I don't do more than what I do. I should have done this, and it would have been a very nice, profitable day for me, but it wasn't because why? What was the thing that was stopping me? So I go through a lot of this on my site. You can get the link in the description box below, and you can check out what I use to go through the mental game of trading and who I use as my coach, and also what I use as my journaling software. I journal before I get into the position so that I know what my plan is, but also after I finish the trade. What was I thinking? I have a whole template for that. Inside the description box below this video, you can find the link to the site and sign up, and I can send you all of those links. Now, as far as the next trade goes, I will let you know when I start surfing my trades. I call it surfing because it makes me feel good when I think about surfing because I love to surf. I will share that with you on my next trade when I get to that point and I can have a nice clean arrival with some really nice consolidation into a downside. Make sure to hit the subscribe, the share. Please make a nice comment because I'm trying to grow this channel and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.